Hello everyone, today we meet again. Have you ever encountered your biggest enemy and you want them to disappear? Is it the best choice to destroy your enemy? Stay tuned to see how Nano deals with someone who wants to destroy their enemy. Spoiler alert here. Our story began with the girl asking question, what does each of us value the most? She replied by herself softly, beauty, success, love, or something else. By asking this question to you, what will you answer? Next, our plot began with a short-haired girl named Bam, a football manager, meeting a handsome football player whose name was O. Bam seems to overcare only O. Specifically, we noticed that she was interested in O, which made O's friend very jealous of O. This action determined that Bam was biased and didn't care about her duty to the group. After a while, Bam romantically asked O to hang out together, but O denied that he was busy meeting his mother, and he was so sorry that he wouldn't be able to join her. To Bam, she wouldn't feel angry with O because O was her soul crush. Besides, she told O that she loved to send her sweet greeting word to O's mother. A moment later, a beautiful girl named Nano came in because she was chosen to be a new football field manager with Bam. Suddenly, Bam's jealousy and hatred towards Nano happened because O showed interest in Nano. In addition, everyone immediately got interested in Nano because Nano was open, cheerful, sharing, and loving, unlike Bam, who was jealous, overthinking, stubborn, and biased. A football players showed their welcome to Nano happily. Even O, who was previously had an appointment, would join the small party with Nano. This made Bam feel even angrier. Actually, Nano didn't know about any of Bam's plans, but Bam thought Nano was mean and pretentious. During Nano's working day, we could see that Nano worked so hard and Bam ordered around happily. Shortly, by seeing Bam didn't care about Nano, O ran to help Nano and he even blamed Bam for what she did. After that, Bam went into the bathroom with a mountain of hatred, and then she wrote on the wall of the bathroom that she wished Nano a smelly face. A little while later, Nano saw those words and she unconditionally smiled. Now moving to Bam, when Bam returned home, she started reading her fans' comments because she wrote a very interesting love story on social media. She later wrote in the book about her encounter with Nano, and she wrote that Nano was her worst enemy. Bam saw the bad in the other people, but she never thought about her actions and attitude. At school, Bam suddenly smelled something disgusted. After a while, Bam saw O and pretended to help Nano to show how good she was. Later, Nano started working normally and Bam grew up smelling the same sickening smell. The smell then made everyone think that Bam was the one who made it, yet it came from Nano's face. Then everyone ran away from her viciously. Nano immediately apologized to everyone and ran away with shame. Well, Nano's face looked fine, so how can it smell so bad? Bam happened to learn that what she wrote on the wall came true. Then she hopefully wrote in the bathroom that O would love her. The next day, Bam's coach asked her about Nano's work, and he also told Bam to take care of everyone because she didn't pay much attention to her work recently. Bam wasn't so attentive to listen to the coach because she was staring at O's team. O then got the ball in front of her, but O intended to help the coach in case he would get hurt. That meant what she wrote out of joy on the wall wouldn't come true. In addition, O's friend came to tell Bam over and over again that if the ball hit Bam or the dog, he would rather help the dog instead of helping her because she was not a good person. In fact, O's friend was just joking, yet Bam wildly went into the bathroom and wrote that O's friend was a dog. After a while, O's friend acted like a dog while playing and was sent to the hospital. Hence, what happened to O's friend made Bam think that if she wrote something on the wall out of hatred, it would come true. Therefore, she was more confident in her writing on the bathroom wall. To prove her silly thought, at lunchtime, Bam saw Nano sitting alone and started writing that Nano was a dog on the table. But nothing happened because it made result when she wrote on the bathroom wall. After that, when she got home, she started writing that O loved her again. But later on, O messaged Bam that he wanted to ask Nano to be his girlfriend. Now she felt like she couldn't stand anymore. Thus, we could see that Bam would use the wall to defeat her enemies, who were Nano. And how about you guys? What would you do? Would you use the wall or try to understand the situation? In fact, Bam's enemy was her own self because she didn't love herself, yet she thought if Nano disappeared, all would love her. Now her life became darker and darker. The next day, Bam started to write something new, but suddenly she heard a group of girls abusing a girl over schoolwork. After that, Bam told the girl that if she hated anyone, she could start writing bad about that person, and everything she wrote would come to them. Anyway, it sounded silly to that poor girl. Turning to Bam, Bam came to see O but arrived to meet Nano, so she addressed that Nano smelled bad. Surprisingly, she didn't smell anymore. Moreover, Bam was shocked that O's friend, who acted like a dog, was back playing football. Bam immediately hurried to the bathroom to see where she was writing. She suddenly saw a female cleaner cleaning her writing on the wall. Bam realized that everything turned back to normal because what she wrote was erased. Then Bam forcibly prevented the cleaner from erasing her words. She told the woman about the magic writing on the wall, yet the cleaner refused to believe such a stupid superstition. The cleaning lady said that she would tell her teacher about Bam's behavior. Shortly after, the cleaner told everything about Bam to the coach. Therefore, the coach asked her to apologize to the woman. After a while, Bam gravely went into the bathroom to write again. As we may know, she may have written something bad to that cleaner. A few moments later, Bam suddenly felt frightened because the cleaner hanged herself horribly. Actually, before the incident, Bam went into the bathroom and she wished the woman would suffocate. Was the cleaner's death true? Then the bully girl whom Bam met last time immediately asked Bam if the writing on the wall could make everything happen. The story ends here. Anyway, please don't forget to subscribe to get new videos. Thank you.